It's about as good as it gets. See the game drive vehicle in the back as well, also loving this. Beautiful. I think we're going to be spoilt. We're going to be left alone here. Now, his mother caught up with him this morning. They moved the area or changed location from where they were earlier. She's probably going to leave him this area again. There's a little drainage line not too far. But he's also not a baby anymore. He's now about 7 months old, so he'll be moving around a bit and maybe practicing the sort of the early development of his hunting skills and what young animals are best at, just being curious and maybe having a bit of fun. But at the same time, he knows that he must stick around this area because Mum will find him again and she will take him to the food. Now, yesterday morning we found them very lucky on the remains of an impala kill. And I don't think she's made a kill during the night, otherwise she would have taken him there. So it means she's gone off hunting again. And we will try and follow this story again. Maybe the hunt happens today. It's nice and overcast. She could hunt into the day as well. Maybe tonight. But that's all in the future. For now, we are just very spoiled, sitting in the middle of the bush on a lovely cool morning here in South Africa with one of the most mystical and beautiful animals that you will ever see on an African safari. The leopard. And not just a leopard, a cub at that. How special is that? I wonder what he's thinking about. You get the sense that he's a little bit lost in thought at the moment. Hello, Bob. You're just asking if Shadow's been, or if this cub has been waiting here while Shadow was away early on. Let me just sort of put that into context again. When we found them this morning, when Stefan and them found Shadow to start with, she was on her own, and then luckily, because we'd followed her yesterday and in the morning I'd stayed with her until they settled down. We knew where the cub was, so we went straight there, and we were very lucky that we caught them there as they met up. So she collected the cub again to move area, possibly. At the time I thought maybe to take him to food, but we've now learned that that wasn't the case. And we were following them along, and then again we learned a little bit later, once we found the wild dogs, we realized that the wild dogs actually influenced them to turn their sort of direction they were heading in. Then they were found again still together. So from this morning, sort of 6:30 or so, when they met up, they were together until just recently, maybe 15 minutes ago. They've changed the area a little bit, not that far. We're 500-600 yards from where they, maybe a bit further than that, 800-900 yards from where they were early morning. And then she's left him here again, and she's now moved on again. Now, one of the game drives followed her for a bit, and then they couldn't keep up, but she has left. So basically she's leaving him here so that she can go hunt or do what she needs to do, and then she will fetch him again, most likely this afternoon or early evening if she's successful. Possibly during the day, you never know. I mean, opportunity could be, fortune can smile on her, and she maybe gets a hunt this morning even. curious cat. And Renee, you just wondering, how does Shadow inform the cub that she wants to go hunt? In other words, how does she make that clear that she's going to be moving along? You know, I think there's various ways of doing it. I mean, they communicate with each other. It's like us humans, you know, they always say 80+%. I've read different statistics over the years, but 80%, 90%, 85, 95, anything in that region. But the majority of our communication is not actually just what we say. So much of our communication is how we say it, the tone in the voice, the movement of everything from your hands and your body to even just how you blink, and the little subtle messages that you send with facial expressions, things that we don't even consciously realize. Now that's us humans, and being humans, we should be able to understand each other better than we can understand, for instance, leopard or elephant. The point that I'm trying to get to, Renee, is that there's so much communication between a mother and her cub that I don't think we'll ever be able to understand 100%. That you know, she could pass messages on to him in so many ways, just by the way the tail flicks or maybe sort of moves, or the body language, or a way she looks at him, the expression. You can imagine with a face like that,